Tipsy friends, welcome to our channel. If you are new, and welcome back if you're returning. I'm Nikki, your favorite little sister, and today I come to you humbled. It's been a minute. I know y'all missed the purple, you missed his face, but I'm back. But I really have to make this video because I told you it was already done. So surprise, Sarita, when you watch this. I didn't do it yet. So I have book club tomorrow. I'm still reading the book. I've not finished it yet. So I got a few things to finish, but I need to do my nails because they look a hot mess. And I figured this would be the perfect time to introduce something new that I'm trying to do behind the book with Nikki. Kind of like behind the music, but a book review. Why I do something. So hopefully you like it. But before we get into the book review, I do want to do the unboxing from our Patreon box by Tia Love for her book club, A Night Underneath the Book. Sorry, A Night Underneath the Cover book club. So let me, got my scissors. And I figured while I talked about the book that I could be doing something that I need to do. So we're gonna do my nails. For those of you who don't know, I wear press-ons. And normally it's like a whole ta-da, okay? I'm soaking my hands, I'm giving myself a hand mask, I'm doing all the things. I just don't have time for all that. The last few days have just been really busy and book club snuck up on me. So I got a lot of stuff to do and I'm tired and I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. So I just don't have time. So we're gonna just rush through my press-on nails process while we talk about a book. So I hope you guys don't mind. But this is what the box looks like. The Good Girl box. And I'm sorry if it's like all over the place. Again, I'm half asleep, and so this is kind of a delirious video, so I don't know what I'm liable to say, y'all. So first we got this cute little tote, Book Baddie. Something that I really love about the things Tia makes for us, it's always really nice, high quality things. And it's just like so feminine and cute. Like the cursive writing, the cuts of the shirts and things are always just really nice. There's a cup. Oh, this is something different. My mug, the Sip and Read teacup. This is a personal gift for me. So we got these pretty bookmarks. Everyone's has like their name on it. Aren't they gorgeous? I love bookmarks. I'm always gonna get excited about a bookmark. And then we got these really cool, if I can get it out, these really cool character cards for Natalia and Tim, the main couple in her currently untitled, #currently untitled book. And me as a reader, the characters are real, which is gonna really show my crazy as a reader when we talk about the book that we're gonna discuss. So character cards, things like this, I absolutely love. Like anything that's gonna give me more insight into the characters and is gonna have them living on in my head long after the story is over. I love that. If I don't care about your characters, I don't care about your book. I'm just gonna be honest. If I'm not ready to go to war over one of these characters, it's not real for me. It's not lasting. It's a forgettable book for me. It doesn't mean that the book wasn't good, but if I don't connect with the characters in some way, it just doesn't vibe with me. and Timothy was a vibe. So I just love them, and it has like fun facts about them, little things that you might not know, favorite things. Like, it's just super cute, and I'm going to keep these forever. Like, authors, I love character cards. So then we got this really cute cropped hoodie. Good girl. And this is what I mean about Tia's like special brand of sophisticated sexy. Like, if that makes any sense. It's frayed. She cut this herself. Like, I've never gotten a cropped hoodie from an author. And it's just, she always puts her own style and spin on the things that she creates. And I love them. It's those personal touches that really takes it up a notch for me. And then obviously we have Currently Untitled. You guys, I happen to really love the title of #Currently Untitled. And what's cool is Tia had in the Patreon, we got to vote on the book's name. There was a few other options. I voted for Currently Untitled. I just think that's such a cool, clever name, and it won. Oh, we also got a bookmark, you guys. How sexy is this bookmark? You just a ridiculous bad with insane body, pretty. It's not stuff that I should read on here, but just know that it's giving. Okay, it's giving. The bookmark is giving. I know Sharita showed you guys our shout out in the acknowledgements, but she didn't read it to y'all, so I'm going to read the acknowledgements because I thought this was so sweet and so special and just everything. And I'm so grateful for Tia for putting us in here and to kind of learn the impact that we had, great or small, on the story. It took me 128 days to write this one. Not included in that time frame is the year that I sat on the story, in a constant back and forth with characters who refused to let me dig deeper than the surface. Two things happened that helped this story unfold and eventually get told. I descended into the vulnerability required to tell a story where a woman peels back her pretty to show you all of the darkness behind it. My work with Black women who are survivors of domestic violence helped me tell this story, so I have to give thanks to them. Black women, their resilience, and their fight. Second, amongst a sea of beautiful Black women in attendance at the Black Girls Who Write Creative Connection Retreat in LA, that retreat was beyond phenomenal. I met everyone's favorite sisters. Now, two of my favorite people on this planet, Nikki and Sarita of Sip and Read. Their genuine love for reading combined with their passion for sharing that love with anyone who will listen reminded me of the reason I started publishing books in the first place. It's never been about fame and accolades, but always about the reader. Thank you, ladies, for teaching me to keep the reader at the center. As always, thank you to my husband. You are my biggest supporter and honestly my best kept secret. I keep trying to tell everybody you're in my writer's room, LOL. And to my readers, old and loyal, new and used to be's, if you've ever read, liked, loved, shared, hated, reviewed anything that came from my pen, I love you deep. Never change. Tia is her own special brand of special, like her own special brand of special. Tia is her own special brand of awesome. And I love this story deep. Thank you, Tia. If you're not subscribed, I highly recommend joining the Patreon. I will link it below. It's a good time over there. It's a good time. I kind of want to do behind the book with Nikki, kind of like behind the music. Y'all remember that from back in the day? I'm probably showing my age, but y'all remember that from back in the day? And it's just kind of a deep dive into a book I read. I think I'm gonna go through the whole series for the Mogul series, book 1. It's A Rapper's Delight by Miss Kenya Georgie Bell. It is 218 pages long. And funny story, when I came across Miss Kenya Georgie Bell, I was looking for a completely different series. My eyes was on the prize for something completely different. You guys probably remember me mentioning it. I think it was October or November's TBR. Yeah, I hadn't read it yet, you guys. I'm doing my nails. I hadn't read y'all yet, you guys. I'm just sizing them. I hadn't read yet, but I had to read it because the other series that I really want to read is Bad Guy, the Blood Legacy series, book 1 by obviously Miss Kenya Georgie Bell. But as I was reading it, the way certain characters were talked about, I knew they had a story. And if I know there's a story before the story I'm currently reading, I have to read it. And as I was reading it, it's not like I was like, oh my goodness, I can't keep up, I need to read it's not like that at all. You could definitely do it, but I'm crazy, you guys. I have to do it. Like, I want to know everything. The characters are real for me. And especially with the way Bad Guy is going, I definitely need to really understand the characters. So it just tickles me that I'm so like beefing with a book that I really did not have to read, but I'm glad I did. It was really good, even though, like, what the heck did I just put myself through? Sorry, I'm almost done. I'll be right back. I'm gonna finish sizing my nails so that I don't have to keep looking down. So rude. Okay guys, sorry about that. I'm back. I'm gonna do my cuticle remover right now. I paused you guys so that I could be looking at you, and here I am not looking at you. Sorry guys. I'm horrible at this. Okay, I like to let it sit for a minute. So I really wasn't checking for this story, but I'm glad I read it. I wanted more. The mood right now for me is more like mafia, gangster romance-esque. And that is like, I felt like it was very light in this story. I could have used more of that, but in 218 pages, I felt like we got a lot of story. There was a lot of history, a lot of current, and even you kind of can see where the future is going. The pace of the book was fantastic. I actually wanted, again, more like, okay, have you guys ever read a story and it's like the character does something and it chooses female character and it's like she's going to extreme lengths, even male characters, but most recently the ones I have read have been female, but they're going to extreme lengths and it's like all to protect this secret, and it's like, oh, I went to juvie when I was 12. Oh, and it's just like, you did all that for that little secret? Like, no. That does not justify all the stuff you did. You need to pay. That irritates me. Like, and then the character will just forgive them in 2 seconds. And it's just like, am I a joke to you? Am I a joke to you? So I was happy that that wasn't the case. And as it was progressing, I was worried it was going to be that. Excuse me. I was worried it was going to be that. So I'm glad it wasn't. But I'm the type of reader that until I forgive you, I don't want you forgiven by anyone in the book. I want everyone to be against you. Obviously, you couldn't really write that out in 218 pages. Like, had it been a 400-page book, I would have expected more. I will say there was punishment to match the crime, but I wanted more. I do appreciate what she did in the 218 pages, but I wanted more. That being said, let's get into the book. We have Fade and Delightful. They are our main couple, and they are so similar in a lot of ways, and then like polar opposites at the exact same time. They're both the protectors of their family. They both take their titles as family heads, like of the siblings, the eldest sibling, very seriously. They're very protective. They're no nonsense, especially when it comes to their family and the people they care about. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Family and friendship was a very high theme in this book. And I think she did such a great job highlighting it, and how even the people that love you and that you love can disappoint you. Excuse me. But I like that even with being upset with each other and getting disappointed and things like that, it was not done in a distasteful way. Like, the family focus was still there. I feel like too often I can't speak for anyone else, I'll read a story and it's like the family unit isn't that strong, or the friends are more like family. Like, this had such a really well balanced, like, loyalty, friendship, family was high in this story. So it was mental health, and how you may not realize it, but sometimes you can be lost. I think she did such a great job showing like all the layers to it. So this is kind of a one-sided enemies to lovers. And again, the pacing made it not feel like a slow burn. So I appreciated that. I don't know about y'all, but slow burns really aren't my thing. Like, if you're giving me a slow burn, okay, so they're not my thing, but I have read some that are done really well. You just brush hands and you feel the anticipation. Yes, we get that in like the first chapter. And then it's just everything unfolding so fast. Again, it's 218 pages. And for that and all the stuff that happens, I felt like the pacing was really good. I wanted more drama, but that's just me. I have issues. But where they, as characters, dissect is Fade is the rapper. Rapper's delight. Makes sense. He's kind of established. He's put his family on. What is so great about that, though, I loved was it wasn't like he just gave them jobs. Like, all the siblings had something worthwhile in their own right that they capitalized on. And I loved their family unit. Then we have Delightful, who is also going to do any and everything she can for her family, but she's not as established and she's kind of stuck. Things happen and she's just stuck, but she's really trying to move forward. So when they collide again, knowing each other's children, I don't know if I mentioned that, but when they collide again, it's just explosions. And they both have such strong, explosive personalities that you felt it through the pages. The story was really good. I'm at war with it, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not ready to forgive the story, but it was really, really good. I especially like the way she covered so much and set up for book 2 so expertly. Like, I can't wait to dive in to book 2. She did such a good job making you fall in love with the characters, and not just the main characters, because that's easy. You're in their heads, you know. I want everyone to have a story because I love everyone in their own right. Even some characters who, for most of the story, you just hear about them, that when they show up, they live up to the hype. And you're just like, okay, I need more on you. I need more on you. I need more on you too. Oh, you too. Yeah. You in the back. I want your story as well. This book was so very character driven, and the character growth, the character development, it was very, very well done, in my opinion. I thoroughly enjoyed the back and forth dialogue, the push and pull, which normally kind of irritates me. I liked it in this story. What I didn't like, again, my own insanity. Certain people should not have been forgiven so fast. Certain people should have suffered a little more. The crime, there was punishment, and it was just out a lot. Not just by one person like some books do. Like, it was solid, right? But I just wanted more. But again, I really liked that the reasoning behind everything made sense. It wasn't like Miss Kenya George Bell just threw in drama just to throw it in there. Like, every little nuance, it made sense. It had a reason, it had a purpose. I was here for it. I'll back. So nails are properly prepped. I cleaned up my cuticles. I filed down my nails. I just find that the press-ons last longer. I also use my drill to file just slightly on the inside of the nail, so it's also not so smooth, and I feel like it just sticks better. Back to the book. I really enjoyed it. I liked how character driven it was and all that, but I'm just at war. Like, I'm just dissatisfied. And it's not the story, it's me. I know it's me. That's the problem. I'm a toxic reader sometimes. For 218 pages, it definitely told a fully developed story. I would have liked it to be a little longer. I'm not ready to forgive certain characters, and I'm not. It's not gonna happen. I don't use the dehydrator that I see a lot of people use for their press-ons. I'm thinking I'm gonna try it maybe at some point, but I never used it, so I guess I just felt like I never needed to. But as I'm saying that, I feel like now I want to try it. So I just used some rubbing alcohol and a cotton swab to do my nails. This is the glue I'm using right now. It's just the first one I grabbed. But I thought the pace was good. Like, she just did such a great job making you fall in love with the characters and relate to them. And I mean, like, early on, I was in tears, fully there. So commendable. As I stated, like, I'm a character driven reader. I love a good plot, I love a good story, but I fall in love with the characters. And these characters were definitely swoon worthy. She did such a great job setting up for the next book. I can't wait to read that one. That's actually the book that I wanted to read from, obviously, Bad Guys. But I think she did such a great job setting up all the characters in the story. Like, I feel like I know in some way who each character is going to be with. So I can't wait to see how she develops it. I'm here for it. Make no mistake, we are at war. We are not cool. We are not friends right now, but I am hooked. I'm addicted. I am definitely there. I should have read it back in November, October, December, whichever month it was on my TBR. I should have read it then. I'm fully invested. I'm so excited that some of the characters pop up in the next series, because I feel like by the end of it, I'm gonna love everyone. So I hope everything works out the way I want it to. I probably wasn't the best book review. I'm sorry. My mind is scattered. I'm tired. I'm trying to do too many things at once. I'm going to work on it, but I do think that I'm gonna try and make Behind the Book with Nikki a regular kind of series. Just give my random thoughts on a book. I'm probably going to finish out the series with this. So hopefully by the end of the series, I've gotten better at this. Yeah, I'll be right back with the final product of my nails, and I will sign off. Thank you, guys. You're going to want to see my nails, trust me. And I'm going to show you a cool pro tip, so stay tuned for that. I'm done. So my pro tip, if you're buying cheaper nails, do a gel top coat on top with the like UV light. It's a game changer. So I'm true to this here press-on game. So I have nails that are like all over the spectrum in price. Press-on nails are definitely a cheaper alternative to going and getting your nails done. But it's as expensive or inexpensive as you make it, honestly. I have some really cheap nails. I have some nails that I could have went to the shop and got done for the same price. It just varies. It's kind of whatever my budget is, whatever I'm like, oh, I really want these nails kind of thing. But with the cheaper nails, like when they have like painted on designs like this, they tend to fade really fast. The design, it tends to fade. So with the top coat, you are now protecting it and you can wear them longer because it no longer looks crazy because half the design is gone at the tip. That is my pro tip. I highly recommend doing that, and you can find a really cheap UV light and top coat on Amazon. I can link mine, but highly, that's my, if you take nothing else from this, take that. But my question is for you guys, was this boring? Was it all over the place? Was it a mess? If it was, please let me know so I can improve. It won't hurt my feelings, I promise. You've met my sister. I always finish with cuticle oil. I am a huge cuticle oil girly. I love it. But also, let me know in the comments down below, are you a plot-driven or character-driven or dialogue-driven reader? I'm definitely character-driven, as I stated. But what about you? And are you crazy like me? Like, will you be at war with a book long after it's over, even if you enjoyed it? Because I feel like if you don't pull out some kind of feeling for me, again, I don't think I really enjoyed your book. Rather, I'm like, I love this book, or I'm at war with this book. If I'm talking about it, I really liked it. If I'm feeling any deep feelings, I really like it. Like, let me know. I would love to get to know you guys better as readers. I would love to improve. So if you have any suggestions on a better way to do these reviews that doesn't include me talking in a circle and just being, ooh, as Sarita would say, all over the place, let me know. Please comment, answer those questions, y'all. I need to know. Comment, subscribe, hit the bell, ring a ding ding. Until next time, guys. Bye.